Hello, and welcome to Allegedly, a pop culture podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. I grew up with celebrity drama from Us Weekly, People, TMZ, all thanks to my best friend, mom, and co-host, Beth.
Hola.
Pop culture became our way of life, so here we are tuning in to discuss our top stories of the week.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Had a little Spanish today.
Hola. Yeah.
How's your week?
It's been good.
Welcome to week 10.
10.
Or episode 10, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe week 11, because I think we skipped a week.
I think maybe 2.
Really?
Yeah, we skipped like 1 week once and then another once.
Mm.
And
it's been so fun.
It really has, and I hope we do continue this.
I hope we do too.
I mean, I have no plan to stop.
No, not unless you say you want a new co-host.
That'd be so mean. But I can't imagine having a different co-host.
No, because I am half of Allegedly. I'd make you change the name and delete everything.
You literally, yeah, you came up with the name.
I would make you delete everything.
I'd rebrand.
You would need a rebrand.
Strike.
I would cancel you.
Rude. For what?
So, how was your week?
It was good. You know, I'm gonna, before we get there, this is our last episode of the year.
Yes.
So
I was about to say we are 2 weeks from Christmas.
Yes.
So you're on vacation next week.
Yes. And it's like the week of Christmas. So like if we record today, it goes out Monday, and then we can't record next week because it's literally Christmas.
Yeah.
And then if we put one out, it would be on Christmas Day.
We deserve a vacation.
Exactly.
This is hard work.
It really is.
It really is.
Somebody's got to report the news.
Right. How is Dwayne ever going to know what is going on TMZ or what is happening on TikTok?
What do you mean? All our listeners.
Well, most of our listeners know who we're talking about. A lot don't.
Some don't.
Yeah. I think we just have a niche corner of celebrity.
It feels like we just pick and choose.
But there's a lot of stuff that I see that I'm like, who cares? We don't care about Kim and Croy Bierman and their drama, their divorce drama.
That's true. Because I don't even know them.
Yeah. I know who they are, but I've never watched their shows. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
None of my
business.
business.
Feel like big celebrity.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we rank them, they're like D-list.
Yeah. I mean, Scandival rose to fame being a D-list.
That's true. That's true.
Are we going to do like top stories of the year? Like what we think has been the top one? Because that was my vote.
Oh.
That'd be good.
We can do that. We can do that.
I just won because Scandival just beat it all.
Oh. Well, that's true.
Yeah.
What other big things have happened this year? I really can't think. I would have had to do research on this to tell you.
I know. I am only concerned with what happened just this week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't even happen.
What happened in January?
Happened last week? I have no idea.
2023 flew by, but
in one ear and out the other.
I guess like celebrity deaths are big ones.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities have passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Matthew Perry, we got his toxicology report.
Oh yeah. Well, do you not want to talk about your week or?
Yeah, cut
anything
that.
Like that.
I bet I didn't do anything this week.
No.
Literally nothing.
I've got nothing big
I made you a
actually
blanket.
either. Yeah, I got a Christmas present from you.
Yeah.
Which I love and I'm really excited. My mom gifted me more childhood home videos.
The rest of them.
So I got some for my 25th birthday. And now I just got the rest.
And I watched them all and literally sat back in my office and laughed. I mean, I could have cried if I was that kind of person, but
but you're not.
But it was so sweet. I mean, seeing you the day you come home from the hospital.
I am excited to see stuff that I've never seen before. That's really cool.
Seeing this teeny tiny 2-pound baby. Well, you're 4 pounds when you came home. And to these 2 teenagers who didn't know what the next 29 years held for us. Mm-hmm. It's very cool.
I hope everyone out there has childhood memories they can look back to.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It's one of my favorite things. I'm very nostalgic.
And seeing all your birthday parties and all your programs at school, and you were in little Christian school, your little uniform. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was my favorite day. Watching the videos.
I started therapy again. Like I took a few weeks off and I started back up this week, and I feel fine. I feel good, I guess.
Yeah.
Talked, whatever. Now I'm ready for this year to end and move into a new era. I don't know what the era is, but a new year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to focus on, myself.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
It's the last year of your 20s.
Yeah.
You're getting married.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big, big era coming up. You're about to enter your wifey era.
I don't like that.
You've been in your grown-up era for a little bit now. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
You really have.
So, do you have any new goals for yourself? What is it? New resolutions going into this new year, 2024.
I'm still on a weight loss journey. Still got a little bit to go to maintain. I still want to work out. Which I think once Dwayne and I start back working out, we're not going to stop. Mm-hmm. We had a week stop, and then it ended up being a 2-week stop. And then, I can't just go for a couple of days and then have to take another vacation. So 2024, back on the workout regime.
Any other, I don't know. What else do people have goals about?
I have things to look forward to. I'm so excited about your wedding. I'm so excited about a vacation. I'm so excited my whole family is coming. It's better than I could have asked for.
I think it will be a good year.
I think it will be. What about you?
I'm on a journey of self-discovery, and it truly doesn't end, ever.
No.
I just want to prioritize myself and learn more about, the person that I am and who I want to be. Sometimes I really don't feel, in touch with myself, my soul, who I am as a person. Mm-hmm. Why? I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
It's so crazy to think people have such different perspectives on life, I think.
Do you know who you are at the core of in your
Absolutely
body?
not.
But you don't have any wonder?
Absolutely not. No.
It's so crazy.
It is crazy, right?
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird to me not everybody's on a journey of self-discovery.
No.
What do you stand for as a person?
I think if
who do you want to be? Who are you? Can you define yourself in 10 words? 5. Give me 5 words.
I think I have only strived since being such a young teen mom and having to be an adult so early. I have only strived to be normal, to be middle of the road, an average person. I don't want to be in a box of a teen mom, a person who didn't go to college, a person who is switching jobs all the time. I just want to be a normal person and go to work every day, take vacations when I want to take vacations, and live my life.
You beat the stereotype or the statistic a long time ago, because someone was telling me, I think it was Cora, because I was I need to tell my mom, about this statistic, 80% of people who have kids as teenagers end up in poverty, and 30% don't. And
exactly.
My mom is the small minority of that.
Exactly. And I think I stood so hard back then. I am going to graduate. I will show you that I can raise a kid at this young of age. I can still have a job. I can still do the things that she needs to have done as a parent. Now, extracurricular stuff, I didn't always have the money for. I had to rely on the help of my parents being so young, or your dad, or, whatever the case may be, babysitters, whatever the case may be. But I always strive to just be a normal person.
You are a normal person.
I think I am a normal person, but I don't think deeper than that. I am cool with being middle of the road. That's cool with me.
That's what you want to be.
Yeah. You're so deep and I'm not.
No. Everyone's perspectives are just different.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be normal.
And I think you are normal.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think you are normal but tiptoeing so far out of the line of normal that you are like about to bust out. Like you need to see what's across that line of normalcy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I guess maybe I didn't ever want to be normal, honestly. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I think that's what's keeping you searching for it, because you are normal.
Yeah.
And
I feel like I want so much more than like
exactly. You
than
do.
the
You
average
always
life.
have.
That's so true.
You always have.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what that means for me in the new year, but I'm hoping to take a step further and figure it out some more.
I think that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. I'm trying to find new things I'm passionate about, which is pretty much why this podcast happened in the first place.
Yeah,
Like, a passion project, honestly.
I know. And I cannot believe it's lasted 10 weeks, because you go full force on your new thing.
Yeah, it's true.
And then it fizzles out.
Thankfully, this one hasn't. I've actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I have enjoyed it too. And
like to continue and all,
yeah, and
always.
but when you're ready to stop doing it, then I know that you're on to your next thing.
My therapist said to commit to a year, so that's 52
That's
episodes.
cool. We
She's
can do
like,
that.
At least stick to a year. Like,
Yeah,
stick to it for a
and
year
why
and see what
not?
happens.
We talk every single day, most times twice a day. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the same things we're talking about on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, new year to me.
New year, new you.
I'm really excited for 2024. I know like I've had a bad 2023, but
I haven't either.
it's nice to like think of a chapter closing and like a new one opening.
Yeah. What's really nice that I can say in the last 3 years, definitely, like I'm happy to say, or I'm happy not to say, oh, this year sucked. Like it's been so dramatic. I'm so glad this year is over. I haven't had to say that in a long time.
I'm glad you're in a really good place.
I am in a really good place. And I'm really happy to keep on this steady path and be happily married with somebody who is normal. And I have a normal relationship and a normal life.
I feel like everyone's normal is different. Like everyone strives for like
sure.
their normal, but it's not real.
No.
But anyway, you have like a good life.
Yeah. My
All
normal is totally different than yours, and yours is totally different than mine.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Do you have any goals for this podcast? I've been thinking about it. That's my plan for the next 2 weeks, to like come up with some goals for us for the podcast.
Yeah. Like what, like goals, like what do you mean?
Like, you know, reaching larger audiences, or
like the marketing side of it.
Like, marketing, like, and then I also want to like maybe like reformat, come up with something that's like is interesting or is going to be, you know, continue to be interesting. Mm-hmm. I don't know if like the quizzes will stay. Like, I don't know how
I love
feels.
the quizzes.
Okay. Well, I'm hoping to like, I don't know, just make us a little better. Yeah. I'm going to be brainstorming the next 2 weeks.
That's good. Yeah. I'm impressed. I am just the talent and the the co-host. Like, I don't know anything about marketing. Like, I don't have those kind of aspirations. Yeah. So I'm happy just to show up and look pretty.
Well, you're half the show, so I'll probably ask for your opinion.
Well, that's fine, but you're the brains.
It's true. All right, ready? We'll jump right in. This week has been... It's been all right. Kind of lame. The news isn't like super hot. There's a lot of things.
It's Christmas time. Everybody's laying low. Spend time with their families.
A lot of things happening. Like I could talk about Olivia Rodrigo and her new boyfriend. I could talk about Taylor Swift and her 34th birthday. I could talk about Selena Gomez and her new boyfriend. But I feel like that's very niche and very, it's not too much. But yeah, it's not like big stories. Yeah. Anyway, my first story. Ready?
Ready.
Cardi B confirmed her split with Offset.
Poor thing. She is going through it.
How many times have they been broken up?
Oh, at least 5.
Many.
Well, it was his birthday.
Recently.
Like last night. Or he had a party last night.
Is that why she went on a rant?
She went on a rant and did a Facebook Live and was calling him every name in the book, saying he was a sorry baby daddy, and that he never has said thank you for anything that she has done. And she's got the cutest like Jamaican New York accent.
It's not cute.
I love it.
No, I can't stand it.
I love it. I think it is the cutest thing I've ever heard.
And this is just after last week when she like finally came out and said they're split. Like
yeah,
she was
unfollowed
waiting.
each other.
Yeah, she unfollowed him. And she was like, wait, she didn't want to say anything in the media yet. And then she said like she's much happier and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then now today, or I mean this week,
yeah, because he had a party and she obviously wasn't invited, but she wasn't happy.
Months, she said.
Well, she don't want him out having fun.
But if she wasn't having fun with him, why can he not just go have fun on his own?
I'm sure. I don't know. I think he cheated on her, so she's probably not happy.
In the past, so I was thinking that's probably what it was that led up to this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I don't think you can get Cardi B mad and not
hear about it.
Yeah, not have a show.
She is entertaining.
She's very entertaining.
That's all I got about her split. I mean, I've got like a story, but actually I don't. But
yeah, just that they've split.
Oh, I got it. Oh, she said that he likes to play games when she's at her most vulnerable. When she's not the most confident, he likes to play games because he knows that I'm not an easy girl, is what she said.
Why is she not at her most confident?
Well, I mean, it says at times, so I'm assuming, not everybody's at their most confident all the time. I don't know. He's probably taking shots at her when she's low. Mm-hmm. Just make her feel bad. Oh, I'm reading what she said. So she said she didn't even get a thank you from him. And it's crazy. And it's so crazy to have to go off the effing internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't say bleep. You don't say shit to me, and I'm so tired of it.
As crazy it is of people to take their fights onto social media, I love it. I love it when I can eavesdrop into people's lives and just what they put on like online, and you're trying to figure out like what happened. That's
why we started this podcast. True. We love the drama. We love the gossip.
True.
Love when we can read about it, and it's not about us.
Oh. Definitely.
It's not our stories, but we want to know everything about everybody.
Yeah. And we're going to
all the time
spread it and tell it.
Even at work, I mean, my desk or my little space is in like the supervisor's office of like the clinic. And occasionally like I get the drama, like when they do like meetings or something in the room, and multiple times today. Well, me and my therapy people were like doing our notes. They like came in and would leave because like they couldn't meet in there.
Yeah.
And they asked like if they could use a different room. And I was like, do you need us to leave? And they're like, oh no, it's fine. Like we'll go somewhere else. And I'm like, damn it. I want the tea. Like what is going on with these people I don't talk about? But, or like people I don't talk to, but I want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to know what somebody said about somebody. Like, well, yeah. And why are you getting onto this person? Like, I want to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll act like I'm not. Like, I'm going to keep looking, type it over here. But
that's why I always wanted to work in HR. I want all the tea on everybody.
I'm looking into how to work in HR.
But then I don't want to fire people because I know I've been fired a couple times and it's been really sad.
Did you have to know like policies and like real like legit things? People can like have a degree in HR.
You have to have a degree to work in HR.
I didn't know that until recently.
Yeah. But I can't imagine like firing someone.
No.
I mean, if they did something wrong, okay, like you fucked up, you're fired. But to go tell...
Okay, sure, you're just the face you didn't tell somebody that.
But if I have, like, hey, you're stealing time, like you didn't clock in at this time, like, I'm sorry, but you're fired. But to tell somebody, like, I am so sorry, the single mother of 3, that you no longer have a job because we can't afford to pay you anymore.
Oh, yeah.
That would eat me up. I couldn't do it. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I don't think I could either. I turn red when somebody looks at me.
You do.
Imagine me having to break some bad news. Ooh. I can't even tell a doctor a normal sentence about myself. I can't.
About your own self.
Literally. Like, I can't say anything to anybody and not turn red. I mean, me explaining my job or like what I'm doing.
I don't know how or why or when that started happening to you.
I've turned red like that since I was a kid. Always.
I don't remember you turning, I mean, as you got older, maybe middle school and high school, but I don't remember you being like a little kid that turned red like that. Because you were always, believe it or not, you were like an extrovert little kid. You were outgoing. I mean, you had a little shy bone in you, but people talked to you and you talked back. Like you were fine.
I don't believe it.
You were. You weren't like hiding behind me or anything.
Are you sure?
I promise. I don't know when you developed the...
It's when I moved. The first time I moved.
Yeah, for sure.
I immediately shut down and didn't talk to anybody. I remember like the first day of 6th grade, I got in trouble for talking in class and they kept me back.
Yeah.
Literally the first day. That's because I was comfortable and knew everybody and like, chit chat with everybody. As soon as we moved to a new place, I did not say a word.
Yeah.
Nobody talked to me. I couldn't even look people in the eye.
I know. I believe it. I was the same way.
And then I moved again. And then the first day of 7th grade was embarrassing. And I'll never forget it.
Oh, no. What?
This first period Spanish. And we had to, like, we had these, like, headphone systems. Like, we were all connected to each other. Like, we could all put on headphones and, like, a microphone and hear everyone around the classroom. And we got paired up with, like, partners. And that was, like, going to be our partners for, like, the class. And we had to, like, come up with our Spanish name. And it was me and two other people.
Garcia wasn't enough.
It was Maria. Maria was my chosen Spanish name.
Oh, okay.
It had to be like first name. Well, this is what everybody called you in class for the whole year. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. But I was paired with like 2 other people, and I can remember them being like, hello, is anybody there? Like, and they were like, okay, I guess it's just us 2. And then I literally didn't say anything. So then the teacher jumps on and is like, Maria, are you going to say anything? And then I fucked up because then like the 2 cute boys that were in the class, like were walking out, and one was like talking about me like, oh, the new girl. And then the other one was like, no, she's weird. Like she didn't say anything. And that set the tone for the rest of middle school.
Oh my God.
R.I.P. my pride. But I was so scared. Like I couldn't. I don't know why I didn't say anything, but I literally remember sitting there and then one girl being like, okay, like I guess it's just us. And it was too late for me to say anything at that point because they had already decided no one was talking. God. And then the teacher sold me out. So, and then I was weird after that. Like I was.
You were the weird girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe that. Oh my god.
I don't know if anybody knows that story about me.
That's hilarious.
I was probably too embarrassed to tell anybody. So I was too embarrassed to ever talk again. I probably said 10 words if I didn't have to.
You literally were a cheerleader in middle school.
The weird girls were cheerleaders. The ones who didn't want to do PE or didn't make sports teams. What? The ones who did not play sports chose cheerleading. They thought I was good at it and was like, quote unquote, the A team. There were some popular girls, but did I talk to them? No. The one time they asked me to sit down, me and my normal friends looked at each other and were like, I sat there once and never sat there again because I don't think I talked to them. Would I do it again? No. I wish I knew what I did now than what I did then or whatever. Whatever that saying is. Middle school's rough. Moving to a new town, new school, rough. I don't wish that on anybody.
No,
I
is
hope
rough.
You're outgoing and put yourself out there.
That is rough.
But I made good friends, and we stayed friends for a while, and it saved me. I was still weird.
You were never the weird girl. I promise you.
I literally just told you a story saying the exact opposite.
That is just funny. That's not the weird girl. I could tell you about some days in my high school. Like, I was never the weird girl. I was going to say you were literally not the weird girl ever in your life. I was never the weird girl, but I could tell you stories about the weird girl.
Oh my God.
And you were nowhere near that weird.
Thankfully, I don't have any like that. Like, I don't think people really thought I was weird.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe a little bit, but
no.
Not really.
The weird girl in our school, she knew she was the weird girl.
How?
It was very obvious. Because you could not get away with some of the things that happened to this poor girl now. I mean, it'd be straight up hazing or bullying.
Already it's giving,
yeah, it's
sad.
terrible. Like, terrible. I feel
she's like Carrie, like of the school.
She could have been for sure. Yeah, kids are mean.
Kids are mean, and I'm being the daughter of like one of the most popular girls in school.
No, rough. I doubt it. No.
You've always been the mean girl.
No, I was always nice.
You're going to tell me you didn't haze anyone? Like, you didn't haze that girl?
No.
You just saw it happen?
No.
I don't think you did. I can't imagine
I
you
sat
being
back
like that.
and let it happen. Didn't say anything about it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the way that was back in those days.
I mean, you're still like a little more reserved and speak up.
No, I'm not going to. I mean, what do you mean to do? Jump up and save somebody?
What was the story? Oh, no. Never mind. All right. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Matthew Perry's autopsy came back this week.
Today.
Well, Friday.
Yeah. Acute effects of ketamine.
I only know like ketamine's being used in like drug trials because it can treat like depression and stuff like that.
For patients who have depression that medicine
Like doesn't
work for. So it's like the last resort to help people with depression. And they said he had a treatment a week prior to his death. So that, along with a pulmonary artery that was clogged or something.
Okay.
He had some kind of heart thing due to excessive drug use over the years. That, along with the ketamine, probably combined with the heat of the hot tub.
Just boom, heart attack.
Boom, heart attack. Yeah.
Was it a heart attack?
I mean, I think his heart stopped.
Okay.
But the ketamine, let me read you the definition of it, because I've seen a couple things on
Like researching it?
Yeah, I've seen a couple things on TikTok of people who are doing like ketamine therapy. But it says it's used by medical practitioners and veterinarians as an anesthetic. And it's sometimes used for people to get high. Dwayne told me it was called Special K when he was still a police officer, that the street drug was Special K. And I'm like, I've never...
What does it do to you if you take it as like a drug?
Yeah, so it says it is a dissociative drug, which means it causes people to feel separated or detached from their body or physical environment. Dissociatives are similar to psychedelics. They cause hallucinations and changes in your thoughts, emotion, and your consciousness. So I was watching some TikTok videos, because if you put in ketamine therapy on TikTok, it will not let you see any videos. It comes up with a warning that tells you about drug substance abuse
on TikTok, and for that to be like what's censored.
Yeah,
that's so
you can't see anything. So to get around that, to be able to see videos of ketamine therapy, it's spelt different. They drop the N, or they make it a Y instead of a IE, like however it's spelled. I don't even know. Instead of like the INE, they put it like a YNE. So they're getting around to show. But it's people that actually go into a medical facility, and it's usually like a Sharpa. What's that person's name? Sharpa? I think it's a Sharpa. Like
shaman?
No. It's like a meditated guide. It's a guide.
A shaman.
I think it's a Sharpa.
Google that right now.
A Sharpei? No, that's a dog.
A Sherpa? That's
Sherpa.
Isn't that like a fleece?
That's a pashmina. Hold on.
Shaman. They lead like rituals?
I
don't know.
Shaman.
But put Sherpa. What did you say first? Sherpa, like a sweater. I don't know what it is.
I'm going to say ketamine guidance.
Okay.
Ketamine guide. I don't have my glasses on, Cassie.
You want me to look at it?
I don't even know. I can't even find it now.
Okay, I think it's the shaman, because it's shamanic energy healing.
Okay, maybe it is a shaman.
Shamanism.
Shamanism.
In the modern age.
So they guide you. So you go to the doctor who does these therapy sessions, and they hook you up to an IV. They ingest.
I want to do it.
No, you do. No, ma'am. No. I don't think you should do that.
I think you've got to be like eligible. I'm not like depressed.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's
try
like
psychedelics.
There's probably like, I don't know, like a med spa that does this kind of stuff. I would assume you could find something like that. But they literally hook you up to an IV for an hour, and then you go on this like psychedelic journey I mean, you probably
We already
would.
talked about
you
like the deep
probably
self growth.
would.
Like I want to. That's how you do it.
But
Anyway.
it's usually trying to heal past trauma. And I just don't think you had that kind of trauma in your life to be able to.
You don't know the trauma I have.
I don't know the trauma, but I don't think it warrants ketamine therapy.
No, probably not.
I mean, you haven't even tried, you know, a lot of other things like smoke a joint. Maybe you might feel better.
I don't like that. I already told you I'm not doing any sort of marijuana product ever again.
Well, I think you should mark off ketamine therapy also. That sounds scary. But his death was ruled accidental. So I don't know if he had too much of it. I don't know if it was just a reaction, but it's only supposed to last in your system for 3 to 4 hours. And he didn't have his until a week. He had his a week before he died.
And then how is it in his system?
Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. So I don't know. No one knows.
Somebody's lying.
Yeah, the math ain't mathin'.
No, the math's not mathing. Yeah.
So exactly. I don't know. But that's what they're coming out with.
That's what they're ruling in us.
Yeah, accidental ketamine, acute effects of ketamine. But why it would take a week, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I know. Or was he really not sober?
But then that would have come out.
I mean, but if he only had ketamine in his system, I mean, people are using ketamine to get high. Like you don't have to take
maybe
it from.
He was doing fair. Like doing ketamine
just as a recreational. Like I don't know. But it's supposed to help with like opioid addiction, which is what he had.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sad.
R.I.P. Matthew.
Yeah.
You know, I saw a theory like on TikTok, I think, that maybe even news on it, that he was part of like some underground, I don't think it was US, I think it was TikTok. It's a part of like the pedophile ring, and this was like a murder almost, and like people making it look like
that's what we talked about.
This is how he died.
Yeah.
I also saw a TikTok about it, and someone was like trying to explain, like they were talking about how all the Batman stuff was actually like a signal, like saying he was going to, be a vigilante and like tell all of these things, and just a weird little deep dive on TikTok if you feel like looking that up.
Yeah.
I'd like to not to believe it, but
oh no, I think if it's something like that, I don't think he was a part of it, but he might have
known people.
He might have known, yeah.
They're often everybody.
I want him to come out with a big giant list.
Where's the little like black book of Jeffrey Epstein's clients?
Yeah,
wasn't that supposed to come out?
Ghislaine Maxwell has it,
and she's already been in trial. And
she's
why
in
wasn't
jail.
that publicized? Like, of all the things, and that was like about the same time the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial was going on.
Yeah,
which was totally publicized to take away
for sure. We didn't need to know about
ridiculous.
That. Yeah.
Next story. Also not a happy one. So Tiffany Haddish, we talked about her. She got her second DUI.
Yes.
Well, now she's been charged in Beverly Hills with a misdemeanor. So now she's being charged with 2 DUI misdemeanors. Or has been charged.
Is a DUI only a misdemeanor?
I don't know.
I would think it would be like a felony charge.
I don't know. Well, hers are 2 misdemeanors. One for driving under the influence of alcohol and another for driving with 0.08 blood alcohol content. And
0.08, that's like the legal limit. So she was just right there on the nose.
Is the legal limit like the same across the country, or does it depend on the state? Because it was in California.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the state.
Well, and this is like, when she fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she also so she got that charge on Wednesday. She was supposed to be performing at a comedy like special with like 8 other comics that night. And the show went on, and they had already had like 5 performers perform, and then decided to come out and say that Tiffany Haddish was not going to be there. And the audience were like angry and disappointed, and apparently you could hear like everybody's like gasp, like the breath just leave.
Pissed.
Yeah.
Like if I had to sit there 2 hours and then she's not coming out, I'm gonna be pissed.
Now, if it were me, I also wouldn't want to perform after being given such bad news. But you have a job and a duty, and I feel like you probably should have like continued on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm already you can myself.
You can call in sick to work. I mean, she had a fucking bad day.
That's true. Because I don't think I would be ready.
The venue would have known earlier. They should have.
100%.
They shouldn't have. But
See, there's like,
but those openers still needed to perform. I mean, they still need to make money to keep that show
when
going.
they have already made money once those tickets were bought, like they could have said it at the beginning, and maybe people would have left, but they had already made their money.
Yeah,
right?
but they're also considering alcohol sales, food sales.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point. They probably waited because of that.
Yeah, everybody's out to make their bucks,
and she keeps like joking about it. I mean, it was before she was like charged on Wednesday, but she was joking. Hold on. There's multiple places she like made the same joke kind of. So in April of 2020, she discussed like the first incident on the Ellen show and was like, yes, I did get charged with a DUI, which stands for dumb unfortunate incidents. And then like they showed her mugshot and she was like, still cute, looking good. I'm going to go ahead and turn that into an NFT. And then the day after her arrest in Beverly Hills, she joked about the situation during a set at the Laugh Factory and was like, I prayed to God to send me a man with a job, preferably in uniform. God answered my prayers because God believes in me. And then she joked about it with Jimmy Fallon following like the first one in 2022, saying, I've been praying to God to send me a new man, a good man, and God went ahead and sent me a foreign uniform. And then after the arrest in November, this most recent one, she was like, this will never happen again. And I'm going to get some help so I can learn balance and boundaries, which we did talk about, like this being the aftermath of her common breakup. And I'm wondering if she's just, spiraling. And she's
definitely spiraling. I hope she gets some help.
Rough.
Yeah.
Some people have made that mistake to drink and drive and... But to like get charged and make it again?
To make it twice and then joke about it and not get help.
So messed up. Luckily, no one was involved. Like they were only her.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's like a 3 strikes you're out. Like you go to prison after your third one.
I mean, it's depending on the state. And I mean, it's in California, they definitely have overcrowding in the prisons. So she's probably not going to spend a day in jail. Like,
do you think she should?
She definitely needs to have her license taken away or mandatory.
Yeah, I'm thinking like mandatory
drug and alcohol classes,
like AA or something.
Yeah, you can't just be
therapy.
I mean, one time a mistake, okay, like you got caught doing something really bad, but doing it twice,
yeah, and to do it again.
No, the first time would have scared me straight.
I think so too.
Like I would be done. That's a lot of money to have to fork over for a mistake and to do it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
I hope she gets help she needs.
I hope she does.
Moving on. Justin Timberlake.
Yes, Justin Timberlake. He just performed at the Fontaine Blue in Las Vegas, a new hotel that's opening in Vegas. And they paid him $6.1 million to perform.
I didn't even think he was worth that.
I mean, we're not Justin Timberlake fans.
I mean,
everybody's
fine. Like a Justin Timberlake fan, but
I mean, he's fine. He doesn't seem to be a good person. But they did pay him $6.1 million to open their hotel and put on a show. And I did watch multiple TikTok videos, and he is of the show. And he is just as good as a performer as he was back in the day.
Yeah, he's always been a good performer.
I mean, he is amazing and talented and a great performer. He did sing Cry Me a River, the song about Britney cheating, and he was like, no disrespect, but I still got to sing the song. So he was just kind of like, oh, I know this is a hot topic right now, but I'm still going to sing. But the funny thing about Justin Timberlake is they paid him $6.1 million to play at the show at this Fontaine Blue Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
However, where he and Jessica ended up spending the night is at the fabulous Wynn Hotel.
Was it a better hotel?
I don't know. I did not see the pictures of the hotel. Maybe they
just paid him to perform and not to stay. Maybe they didn't comp him a room.
You paid me $6 million. I'm going to stay at your hotel.
Okay. Fair.
Comp me a room. Or I can pay for a room, and you just paid me $6 million for one performance. So, but what's so funny is Justin posted a video or a picture on his Instagram, and it's a beautiful photo of their backs, him and Jessica, walking down this beautiful hallway of this hotel, and he is carrying her heels in his hands, and they're just walking just like a normal couple into the night down the road. And he wrote something like, I can't always walk in her shoes, but I'm happy to carry them at the end of the night. I mean, some just like sweet. Well, the Wynn Hotel grabbed his photo and then tagged him and was like, hashtag where everyone ends up in Vegas.
That's funny.
Yeah. So it's like, apparently the Wynn Hotel and this
hilarious marketing, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they've had marketing wars against each other.
Because they're across the street from each other?
But I don't know where they are located.
Oh, okay.
But they are in a marketing war. And so they took that opportunity to take a little dig and just be like, hey, you paid him $6 million, but he's still sleeping over here.
He paid us money.
Yeah. But the Wynn has since taken that video down, or that picture down, but I just thought it was so funny. Petty.
It was really petty.
That's like when who was having those wars, like the was it McDonald's and Burger King having like wars back and forth?
Probably. But then like Wendy's jumps in, like all of the whatever.
Chains.
Yeah. All of the chains.
Yeah. It's funny when they do marketing like that.
Like whenever they were doing like competing signs.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Who was that? I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. I have no idea who it was. Hamburgers.
Probably. I feel like most fast food is hamburgers.
True.
Do you feel like he should have, said no offense when performing Cry Me a River? Because I feel like he could have performed it and not have like addressed it at all.
Yeah.
It's a 20-year-old song.
I think he said no offense to make it a thing.
Oh, like, don't look into this. Like, I'm just performing it.
No. If he would have thought, don't look into this, I'm just performing it, he would have sang the song in his set like a normal person.
So not even address it.
Not even address it.
Like, I don't think he should have addressed it at all.
He should not have addressed it. I think for him to address it is for us to keep talking about it. We wouldn't have even associated the two.
I mean, I feel like we probably would have, but
now that you've made it a thing,
now we're really looking into it.
We are talking about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if he just sang a normal song, I mean, he sang Suit and Tie and Bringing Sexy Back, Cry Me a River. It's the same thing.
Hits,
those are his hits, exactly. But if you're going to specifically point out, hey, no offense, wink, wink, Britney.
Britney like addressed Cry Me a River,
but he has not addressed the book. He has not addressed one thing that has been written about the book. This is
him definitely addressing it.
Yeah. Ugh. He just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
He really does. Breaks my heart.
Yeah, I know.
It just makes me question Jessica Biel.
It really makes me question Jessica Biel.
But she's very much been stand by your man kind of girl, like throughout all of like the cheating rumors about him. Like once upon a time, it was rumored he was cheating with a co-star, and there were like pictures of him on the balcony.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what movie that was.
I think it was in Louisiana. I think they were in
where they were shooting.
Yeah.
But like, she
they were
stuck
on a
by him
balcony
and all this kind of stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Stand by your man. Have another baby.
They have 2 kids, I think.
Yeah. Ugh. Bad taste.
Speaking of babies, Hilary Duff is having her 4th baby, her 3rd with her current husband.
Crazy.
And just cute news because everybody loves Hilary Duff.
Yeah. What was she in?
Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
And then she was just in the new How I Met Your Father, the How I Met Your Mother spinoff. It got canceled, kicked to the can.
Canceled.
Kicked in, what is that?
Curb.
Kicked to the curb. Got canned.
Yes, got canned.
After the 2nd season.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I watched the first few episodes. I really tried because Francia Rossi's in there, and then there's like another cute guy. So I was like trying to give it a chance.
Did you ever watch How I Met Your Mother?
I watched some of it, yeah, which I liked it. So I was really giving it a shot. But I wanted to support Hilary Duff because this was after the Lizzie McGuire reboot got canceled.
Right.
Because she was like trying to make it more adult, and Disney like nixed that. So then she did How I Met Your Father, and then I was like trying to support her. And then, now we are where we are.
What's the show that I watched that she was in?
Oh, Younger.
Younger.
Yeah, you watched that. I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
she's so good in Younger. So good.
So she's been trying to be, she's been relevant, I guess.
Yeah, Younger's, I mean, I think it was on like 6
think that was
seasons.
The first thing, like the big thing, because she did guest star on Gossip Girl. I'm not there yet, but I remember it. And then I think Younger was like her big breakout, like resurgence.
As an adult. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good show. It's a really good show.
What's the guy? His name?
Herman.
No. His real name.
Oh,
Nico. Who, like, I only can think of him right now because, do you remember Lindsay Lohan's beach house?
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan's, whatever it is.
Uh-huh. In Mykonos?
In Mykonos. He was, like, friends with her and came on the show.
Nicola Tortorello or something.
Yeah.
He was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he seemed really weird. All scratch weird. He
doesn't portray that on Younger. I know that's acting, but I fell in love with him on Younger, and he was just so cute.
Yeah, his vibe was just different.
And then he was on
whatever
this random show on MTV with Snooki where they gave people tattoos.
Yeah,
he was like the host of that.
Yeah. Where like you didn't get to see the tattoos till after, and you got to like pick for your enemy, pretty much.
Yeah,
I would never. What is he originally from?
I have no idea. I only knew him in Younger.
There's something else. I want to say like something with Mary-Kate and Ashley.
What?
One of those type of things. What's his name?
Nico Tortorello, maybe?
He only has 19 acting credits. It's not a lot.
No. We just named 3.
Oh. He was on Make It or Break It. That was a ABC Family show about these gymnasts that were teenagers.
That spinoff from Stick It.
It was not a spinoff from Stick It. It was its own show. His name was Razor, and he dated like the...
But it's like Stick It.
I mean, okay, fine. Everything with gymnastics is like Stick It.
But it was like the same time frame.
The show is 2009, 2010. Stick It.
2008.
Was 2006.
Close.
After. Okay. Anyway,
I love that movie.
That's the first thing I've seen him in. That's right. Rewatch that show. I did within like the last 10 years. I'll do it again. Anyway. Oh. They, Hilary Duff and her husband just, so like they just announced they were having a baby.
Right.
And then boom, this week, they've got COVID.
That sucks.
They're like masked up with their kids. The kids don't have it. But they do. That's rough. And I don't want to be pregnant with COVID. Like, that's scary. Because wasn't like COVID being passed to babies in utero?
Yeah. Yeah. Back when COVID was like first started. Yeah. Oof. I can't believe people still get COVID. Like, where are they getting this thing?
COVID came back through my job recently.
That's crazy. We've got people at my work out with COVID.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, where are y'all getting COVID?
But it's like different strains. Like it's almost like the flu. Like there's different variants of it now.
Yeah. We've got people who have COVID and the flu, but I don't know how they can.
It's definitely not the same as it was when COVID first hit. Like it's a different COVID. Still sucks.
Still sucks. I don't want it.
I had it once. I didn't even have it bad. But I don't want to do that again.
Remember when we had it and we had to come pick you up?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember, but I do.
Oh, I thought we were dying. Literally thought we were dying.
I thought I was dead. So.
I know. We had nothing on you. You were literally dying.
But yeah, you guys were masked in the car when you picked me up.
We didn't want you to get it.
I wouldn't have remembered anyway if you gave it to me. I remember eating McDonald's in the back of your truck.
Yeah. Remember getting McDonald's. Nobody ate it.
Oh, I remember getting McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know, that is what led me to start therapy. That little blackout moment.
Yeah.
I fell a lot or hard.
You did fall.
The growth, man. What do you guys can do? Anyway. Well, that was like our big stories.
Well, I got Matt Rife.
Oh, yeah. I put him as an honorable mention.
Okay.
Because it's really not. Who cares about Matt Rife?
Well, I mean,
We literally do not care about Matt Rife.
we don't.
So for you to make it a big story.
But I'm referring back to his special that we talked about.
Yeah,
how bad his special sucked. Yeah, it's a callback.
Well, this is an honorable mention. It's not important, but go ahead and listen.
Well, so Matt Rife, you know, his special sucked. Everybody's saying how bad it was. So there was a part of his special, not the domestic violence jokes that he's trying to be canceled for, but there was a part in it where he was talking about girls who like astrology. And then he was talking about just because Saturn has a ring, like you don't deserve a ring. That was the joke, something along the lines.
Okay.
So then there is this mommy blogger on TikTok. Her name is like literally like Bambi or something like that. Bunny. It's Bunny. Okay. Bunny something. Well, she apparently has a 6-year-old kid who is like a savant, knows about all these things about astrology. Okay. So she, for some weird reason, allows her 6-year-old to respond to Matt Rife saying that, well, I think Matt Rife said that Pluto had a ring.
Oh.
And the kid was like, no, Saturn has the ring. Like, and P.S. you're mean to girls. And so Matt Rife takes it upon himself, not out of all the hate comments that he is getting, he takes it upon this 6-year-old boy to respond. So he gets on this 6-year-old boy's comments and he tells him, like, Pluto also has a ring and Santa Claus is not real and your mom buys your presents through her OnlyFans account. Just like rude.
I mean, that's funny.
It is hilarious. But like,
don't target the 6-year-old, man.
But how? Okay, why is a 6-year-old responding to Matt Rife? Number one.
Well, his mom knew it would get views.
Yeah, true. And now we're talking about this random comment. But yeah, it's like,
I mean, they probably didn't expect Matt Rife to say something back.
True.
People stitch TikToks all the time, but they don't get.
I thought it was so weird. Just like, but a funny response that his mom buys his presents with OnlyFans.
He doesn't even know what OnlyFans is.
Not real.
No, that's messed up. Just crushed his dreams.
Like, but 6-year-olds don't need to be on TikTok.
That's true.
Don't be. 6-year-olds don't need to be watching Matt Rife.
6-year-olds don't need to be on phones.
No.
They really shouldn't be on TikTok.
Turn Barney on.
I don't think they watch Barney.
Turn on some classic Barney and get your kids right.
It's like less than 6-year-olds watch Barney. Like 3 or 4-year-olds.
Why were you 10 watching Barney?
I was not. I wasn't not. Okay. That was funny.
Oh. Anyway, sorry.
My honorable mention is that Drake and Camila Cabello were spotted in Turks and Caicos together jet skiing, and then there was a picture posted of like Camila like looking at him and talking, and he's like his hand is on her thigh, like they're in a conversation. And I don't know where that pairing came from.
Unexpected pairing.
It's so weird.
What's the age difference?
She's younger than me. Let me see.
I mean,
he's
my
older
age.
than me. No.
He's close to my age.
I think he might be early 40s. Drake is
43.
37. And Camila Cabello
28.
Camila Cabello is 26. She's born in 1997. So that's an 11-year age gap. You can't say anything about that.
It's still an odd pairing.
She was just dating Shawn Mendes. Like, I liked them together.
I did too.
And I'm sad it didn't work out.
Shawn Mendes is like potentially in a cult.
He is not who he was.
Yeah, he is potentially in a cult.
Woo woo.
Hare
nature.
Krishna.
What is that?
Like a cult.
Hare Krishna is a person?
Hare Krishna is like a cult that believed in like love and light back in the 60s.
Oh, it's giving Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
He wears like crystals around his neck. And,
Exactly.
you know, just weird chakra breathing on the beach with his friend.
Yeah. Male friend?
No, it's a girl.
Okay.
Pretty sure. It was, because he's like been like connected to like dating her, people think. Whatever.
Didn't he shave his head?
Yeah, he like buzz cut it. But that's not the first time he's buzz cut his hair. Speaking of I was going to say, speaking of buzz cuts, I'm going to cut that because it's going to be a quiz question. So I'm actually not going to tell you.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
Last honorable mention is yours.
Prince Harry. He got awarded $187,000 today.
Doesn't sound like a lot if I'm a rich celebrity.
No, but I think it's the principle of being found in his favor. He sued one of the highest British tabloids, like one of the most popular British tabloids.
Daily Mail UK or something?
They did not say
Sun?
the name, but it's probably one of those.
Okay.
For hacking his phone, illegally hacking his phone from 2006 to 2011. And when I saw hacking his phone, I thought they were like tracking his location. They literally hacked his entire phone, went into his voicemails, went into his notes, went into his text messages, and were reporting on things.
What they found?
Yeah. Reporting on things that were in his phone of intimate conversations about his mother passing away, sports injuries that no one knew about, just random things. And he presented 33 specific accounts of articles that they
Like published?
illegally, published and got from him. And he was awarded 15 of them that were found in his favor.
Wow.
And he was like, this is a FU to the journalism in the UK and the violation of my rights. And I'm so happy that this has happened, and it's nowhere near about the money.
It's pure tabloid. Like it's gross. And there's nothing like scarier to me than an invasion of privacy. And for someone to hack your phone that literally like is everybody's lifeline. Like everything is on your phone.
Yeah.
And for someone to just hack that or feel like they can is so messed up.
Yeah. And
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
How can people be so vile?
Yeah.
Like, where are your morals?
They don't have
any. Are you
any.
like not a decent person?
No, they don't. Like, that's disgusting. It's sad.
It's really sad. I hate that it was only 15 out of 33 that he was awarded.
Yeah. They probably couldn't prove
the others.
I don't know, but
tracking, scary. Looking through your emails, scary. Text messages, scary. Like, how does he feel safe moving forward?
He doesn't. He said that he has had significant trust issues with even his family and closest friends. Because he doesn't know who to trust. Because these stories were getting out that he only told.
And he was thinking like people in his inner circle were telling.
Thought there was a mole in his inner circle.
I feel like that just, messes you up in the mind so much.
Yeah. And already he has had, emotional issues publicly more so than William. Like his naked debauchery that he had in Vegas was, videotaped or filmed and then reported. His Halloween costumes, like he's
way more publicized.
He's way more publicized.
And he's always been like, quote unquote, like the bad boy, the rebel.
Yeah. So for him to get validated that people actually violated him, good for him.
That actually pushes us right in to the quiz.
Oh.
Are you ready to quiz you?
Okay. Ready.
So my quiz for today is just some things over 2023.
Okay.
We are ending the year, and I'm going to ask you about it. See if you remember.
Okay.
First question. What was the name of Prince Harry's memoir published in January?
It's one word title. It has to be. I read it. I listened to it. His voice and everything was a very good book. It has to be like It's one word, right?
Yes. One word. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Give me a hint.
I literally can't. No. Extra.
Yeah, I would say extra.
No.
I don't know.
Spare.
Spare. Yes. I was thinking scorned, but no, it's spare. Yeah.
Trying to think of ones you'll actually know.
That was January? Wow.
That was January.
I was doing puzzles back then when I was listening to that book. So that was a long time ago. I haven't done a puzzle in a long time.
Okay, I'll give you one from February. I don't know if you know it. After winning 4 Grammys in February, Beyonce is now the most awarded artist in the prize's history. But how many Grammys in total does she have?
8.
That was quick. 32.
Shut up.
Total of 32 Grammys.
Just 32
How
Grammys?
does someone have 32 Grammys?
What the hell?
But Beyonce does.
Is she the most?
Well, I don't know.
32
Beyonce
Grammys?
have the most Grammys.
Is that more than Michael Jackson?
She is the most awarded and most nominated, tied alongside her husband, artist in Grammy too, in Grammy history. Yeah, 32 awards and 88 nominations.
88?
How long has she been around? The 90s?
Late 90s.
Late 90s.
I mean, early 2000s.
Is that an award for every year?
But it's probably like video, music, album.
That's still...
That's a lot of nominations.
Wow. 88. Jeez.
Holy shit.
All right.
I wonder if she's Queen Bee.
Here's one from March. The Scandival cheating scandal shocked the reality TV world in March. Who was accused of having the 6-month-long affair?
Come on now.
I know. But I'm
Scandival's ingrained in my brain.
And that was in March.
That's Tom Sandoval and Raquel.
What's her last name?
Levis.
Okay. Netflix's Beef was one of the most popular shows of the year. Who are the two lead actors in the series?
Oh. That Asian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the first episode and it's like, they're like
in the girl? I'll give you like half a point if you know the girl. I know her name. She's got glasses.
I don't know the girl, but they got into like a fender bender and then like one of them like kept following the other.
Stephen Yin, Y-E-U-N, and Ali Wong. Wow. I remember it like being in the top 10, but I never watched it. Couldn't have told you what it was about. Okay. That was April. Skip. Okay. Who was the actor who took on the role of Ariel in the live-action Disney movie, The Little Mermaid?
Halle.
Starts with a B.
Bailey.
Yeah, Halle Bailey. Good for you.
Little Mermaid's my favorite Disney movie.
How many months did the WGA strike go on for?
8.
4 months. We talked about that.
I thought it was 8 months.
From May 2nd to September 27th.
Only 4 months.
What is the name of the TikTok trend that sees people showcase their meals of mismatched items? I don't know if this is on your TikTok.
What?
When girls like put a lot...
math?
Close. It's not math. When they put all... It says meals. Showcase their meals.
Girl dinner?
Girl dinner.
Oh, yeah.
In September, what epidemic was said to be being brought over to the UK from Paris?
What, epidemic?
Yes. Like at this time, like Paris was associated with this, and it was gross.
Gross?
Yeah.
No clue.
Bed bugs. You didn't see people on
Ew.
TikTok talking about like staying in places in Paris that had bed bugs?
No.
Oh my gosh. And then I'd seen a couple ones that were really funny. They were like people pretending to be the bed bugs. Ugh. What a time.
That's not on my For You page.
Okay. Who narrated Britney Spears' highly anticipated memoir?
Michelle Williams.
Okay.
I was going to say,
Looked
Britney.
like really, yeah. I'm really sure. All these other ones are like political and I don't know them. This will be November. Which music artist shaved his hair off in November, causing the internet to lose its mind?
Harry Styles.
Yes, it was crazy.
It was a crazy day.
I've heard two things, and I hope both are true. I hope he's getting hair plugs because
he has a beautiful head of hair.
Mom, he's balding. And his hairline is receding.
Oh,
he's he's a Brit. They don't.
British don't have good hair?
No. Bad teeth and bad hair.
And hairy armpits.
That one, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that stereotype. And then the other rumor is that he's going to be starring in the new season of White Lotus.
Oh, okay.
Which
but
would
he
be really
has to have his
exciting.
head shaved for that?
Apparently. People are saying for the role.
Okay.
To audition and stuff, he had to have his head shaved.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm not an actor. And then... what was the Oxford English Dictionary word of the year?
Riz.
How did you know that? I didn't even see that.
I am up to date on the lingo of the kids.
And I think that was one of our questions before. Like, what is Riz?
Yeah. But yeah, I heard that the other day that it was the new word.
I cannot believe that's word of the year.
No.
Ugh. That's funny.
I can't imagine talking to like a 16-year-old and trying to have a conversation and trying to figure out what these words are.
They say bussin' in like a normal conversation.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Well, that ends our quiz. And with that, this is
wraps up
wrapping
2023.
Up 2023. Oh, we'll do this next podcast. We're gonna give our predictions, like have our own little bingo card.
Board. Yeah, that's for
fun. What our predictions are the new year.
Couple of weeks to
think about that. Which is gonna rack my brain already.
I know you're gonna like literally lay awake thinking about it.
So let's say we'll have how many squares does a bingo board have?
I have no clue. Probably
we could do
10 times 10. That's 100.
BINGO is 5.
5, and I think it's like 9 or 10 down.
Oh, that's a lot. Let's make our own. Can we just do like
10?
10? So what is that?
We'll do 10 apiece.
What do you mean?
10 predictions apiece.
Okay. Well, how does that make one bingo card? And how do we check
Why does it have to be a bingo card?
I don't know, but because that's been like a thing. Like, oh, I didn't have that in my 2023 bingo card.
Well, we can just say that, but it's just going to be...
But I want a real bingo board to check off.
Okay, then...
I guess we have 2 separate ones, and whoever bingoes first.
We'll do 5 for BINGO, and then we'll do... If we got to do...
It would be so many for a bingo board.
That'd be too many. I don't have that many thoughts about...
Good thing you've got 2 weeks. You know? You better start thinking tomorrow.
True.
Pull up a notes app.
Oh, and today's Friday. I'm so excited.
For what? You don't leave the house anyway.
Exactly. Exactly.
What are you going to do?
Sleep in tomorrow. Oh, I am seeing Wonka tomorrow.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I didn't want to tell you because I thought you'd want to see it too.
I do want to see it. And for some reason, I thought it came out on Christmas.
No, the Von Erichs came out Christmas or comes out Christmas, which is what I messed up because I should have seen Wonka with you and the Von Erichs with Dwayne. But
you don't want to see my reactions to Zac Efron? I mean,
true.
Which one would you rather?
True. But he knows about 80s wrestling.
You know, you should have switched it.
Wrestling.
Yeah. I'm not going for the story. I'm going for the plot, which is Zac Efron.
I heard Gray Drake's review
what'd she
Wonka.
Say? Oh, she probably gave that today on Friday,
did.
Huh?
She did.
What'd she say? It was bad?
She said it was okay, but I don't think Dwayne is expecting a full-on musical. And this is a full-on musical.
No, Timothée Chalamet is singing?
It's a full-on musical.
No.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. They don't show that in the previews.
I have not seen any previews, actually.
You haven't seen...
No.
What's that British man? He's in the Oompa Loompa. He's in that really big British love story Christmas movie. And he's an asshole. Like nobody.
Oh, from a long time, from like the 90s?
Yeah, what is that? Love Actually. Yeah. He's in that. What's his name?
He's in Wonka?
He's in Wonka. He's the Oompa Loompa. Now, I need you to decipher and read my brain which British man I am talking about.
Hugh Grant.
Yes.
I didn't know he was in Wonka.
He's the Oompa Loompa. And he said he hated the movie. He said he wishes he didn't do Wonka, but that he's got 5 kids to support. And that's why he agreed to do it.
Hugh Grant has 5 kids?
5 kids. 5 kids. He's
wow.
a womanizer. He slipped around.
With hookers.
Okay, you knew that, but you didn't know he had 5 kids?
No, he was with Elizabeth Hurley.
That name sounds so familiar. Who is she? She's blonde.
No, brunette. 90s icon. She's
on something I really like.
Yeah.
Oh, no. She slept with Nate Archibald, and she's Chuck Bass's mom.
Yes.
That's Elizabeth Hurley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the only thing I know her from, actually. I know her name. I couldn't tell you anything else she's in. Austin Powers,
yeah.
And something with Matthew Perry.
Yes.
Serving Sarah, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know that. She has one son, Damien Hurley.
Damien.
Doesn't even have Hugh Grant's name.
I don't think it's his son.
What? Well, then why did you just say that? You just said that he had a kid with her.
No, he was together with her.
Oh, Steve Bing is his son?
Bing. He's like a real ugly British guy. He's really tall.
Well, that makes sense because I'm like, why does he look like that?
He's not attractive.
But he's got like strong features from his dad. But he's got like some pretty features from Elizabeth Hurley.
And his name is Damien, which is like a creepy, like Children of the Corn name.
Damien's also a name from Gossip Girl, and he was like a icky guy.
Yeah, but this was like early 90s.
Is that where they got that name?
Yeah, and everybody's like, why is your kid named Damien? Like, that's literally
it's
like...
giving vampire. Like, it gives me vampire vibes.
No, it's like...
But it's from the Children of the Corn.
Lucifer name.
I've known a couple Damiens growing up. But
Really?
it's like a Lucifer name?
Yeah, I think that's the other name, like the not American name. I don't know what I'm talking about. But like another name for like the devil.
No way.
Google it. Damien and the devil.
Okay. Lucifer, also known as the devil, Satan, or the morning star, is the father of Damien Thorn.
Mm-hmm. Damien.
Wait, is that like legit or is this? Oh, this is from The Omen. So it's from a movie. Apparently, Damien's the son of the devil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she named her kid that, and it was like
from
back
Damon.
in the same time frame.
Villains. Damien Thorn. Yeah, that's from The Omen.
Anyway, with Hugh Hefner.
No.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant. Okay. Well, happy 2023. And
here's to 2023.
Here's to 2023.
No, here's to 2024. Oh. We're cheersing.
Goodbye, 2023. Here's to 2024.
Love you.
Love you. I'm like, how do I end it over here?